Homo naledi was introduced to the world on the 10th of September in 2015, and this precipitated an unprecedented interest across the world.
In the midst of professors and scientists, Premier David Makhura gave a word of encouragement before the official announcement of new discovery found in Maropeng.
Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to listen to new announcements, but we know that we must continue to invest in research. World-class scientific research is the only way to build a much better country, indeed, a much better continent, and a much better world.
The Lesedi chamber, fossils were discovered initially on the surface. They were identified by Steve Tucker and Rick Hunter during the initial excavations that were going on in the naledi chamber. Those fossils, as they were recognized, we began to systematically explore this chamber in 2014. Excavations were undertaken starting mid-2014 and for the following 2 years. The partial skeleton of Homo naledi from this chamber we have named Neo. The name means gift in the Sesotho language, and as a partial skeleton, it is remarkable in the preservation of different regions of the skeleton. Every region of the skeleton is represented except for the lower leg and the feet. We have representation of nearly all of the distinctive characteristics of Homo naledi in this skeleton and the other remains from the chamber. It is really quite extraordinary. Most of the 131 hominin specimens from this chamber can be attributed to that skeleton. However, we additionally have a couple of other individuals represented in the chamber, which you'll see parts of. This by itself is one of the most significant discoveries ever made in the cradle of humankind area and in the continent of Africa. In combination with the naledi chamber and its enormous array of hominin remains, it constitutes what is now the best understood sample of hominins in our evolutionary history outside of Neanderthals and modern humans. It is quite an amazing array.
Premier Makhura urged that governments should invest in universities and contribute more in the improvement of Maropeng cradle of humankind.
As the Gauteng provincial government, we are very pleased that we are the custodians of this World Heritage Site, Maropeng. We continue to invest in the infrastructure in this place, and we have already done a lot since the discovery of Homo naledi. Over the past 2 years, we have put in new infrastructure. We will continue to do so, because in the end, we would like this place to be able to accommodate over 100,000 people a month. We need functioning universities. We must continue to invest in our universities, even as we go through the difficulties of our times and grapple with transformation. Transform we must. We must protect the centers of excellence such as the one we have at Wits University.
Premier congratulated Professor Lee Berger and his team for this milestone discovery.
And I once more would like to congratulate you, Professor Lee Berger. Professor Lee Berger has essentially become a star. I think everybody in the world, especially in our country, know there is a professor at Wits University called Professor Lee Berger, who keeps on saying, I will be back to announce more discoveries.